Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures. On this channel, I share the fun, quirky, weird, and beautiful things I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Some things show up consistently in antique malls that I can easily miss if I'm not paying attention. For example, these heavy hammered aluminum alloy pots and pans are frequently for sale, and yet I never thought much about them till recently. I finally decided to do some research and discovered they are known as guardianware. Manufactured by the Century Metalcraft Corporation between 1930 and 1956, they were sold at in-home parties. In 1956, the factory burned down, and sadly, that was the end of guardianware production. The domed lids were watertight, allowing the moisture to stay within the pot. This meant one could cook without adding water, enabling fast, even cooking. Prior to World War II, these pots were made with metal lids, but during the war, the company began making oven-proof glass lids rather than metal due to the metal shortages at the time. Notice the pot on the right with the triangular shape? That shape is because it came in a set that fit together on a trivet that you placed on the stove burner, so you could cook several vegetables or sides at once. This ad shows its versatility in going from cooktop to table for serving. They also made a few other pieces like coffee pots and ice buckets. These things have some serious weight to them. Like most things of the era, they were made to last. Guardianware remains known for its durability, making it a favorite for both collectors and those wanting it for everyday use. The cost of guardianware varies depending on size and condition. Individual pieces can go for $10 to as much as $80 or more for larger roasting pans. According to worthpoint.com, an entire set would go for approximately $2,500 today. Do you own any guardianware? Maybe you have memories of your grandmother using some to fix Sunday dinner. If so, share in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing. Also, don't forget to drop a like and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. See you on my next adventure. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures. On this channel, I share the fun, quirky, weird, and beautiful things I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. How many of our memories happened in the kitchen? Part of those memories are the kitchen tools that we used every day, and today I'm talking particularly about canister sets. Like many other kitchen trends, canister styles reflect their era and are a fun reminder of yesteryear. So many of these sets are sitting at antique stores waiting to be loved again. I thought I'd share some of the more interesting sets I've come across in my adventures. A little history first. According to LoveToKnow.com, canisters have been around since the mid-19th century or before. Initially, canisters were made of tin. Traveling salesmen sold coffee and tea in these containers, which made them standard kitchen equipment. In the early 20th century, materials like aluminum or glass began to be used instead of tin, and by the 1950s, plastic or enamel became popular. My vintage set is made from chrome, another popular mid-century material, which perfectly complements my original mint green countertop. Of course, ceramic canisters eventually became popular as well. This set is particularly convenient with its Lazy Susan accessibility. Vintage canisters offer a unique character that's hard to find in today's more simply designed sets. This set caught my eye because we had the salt and pepper shakers in this milk can style when I was a kid. The green set here is clearly from the 60s or 70s, but I had never seen anything like them. I did find this similar turquoise set on Pinterest, though. Drop a comment if you've ever seen these unique sets. This 50s set is loaded with mid-century style and includes a matching bread box. And I love this pretty set that includes matching spice jars. Let me know if you'd like a video on vintage spice racks or jars. There are a lot of pretty sets of those out there as well. And who doesn't remember these Tupperware canisters? I'll be focusing on Tupperware in more detail in an upcoming video, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Of course, there are far too many styles of canisters to cover in one video, so let me know. What canister set do you remember your family having when you were a kid? Do you have a favorite set you use now? Share in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing. Also, don't forget to drop a like and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. See you on my next adventure. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures. On this channel, I share the fun, quirky, weird, and beautiful things I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Whether your favorite place to hunt for antiques is an antique mall, thrift store, garage, or estate sale, certain things tend to pop out and make you go, "Ooh, what's that?" For me, this particular line of glassware is one of those things. The bright colors stand out amidst the sea of vintage dishes, and as you might expect, I had to know more. Behold blendo. Blendo glassware was manufactured in the 50s and 60s by two companies, West Virginia Glass Company and Anchor Hawking Glass Corporation. These treasures are known for their signature design with assorted bright colors that start at the bottom and fade upwards, topped with a gold rim. Available colors included yellow, white, orange, lime green, red, lavender, pink, and turquoise. These sets were often used for entertaining, especially backyard barbecues, and made good wedding gifts. A variety of items were manufactured in this style, including chip and dip trays, oil and vinegar bottles, salad bowls, candy dishes, parfait glasses, snack plates, salt and pepper shakers, and an assortment of pitchers and glasses for various types of drinks. Phew! Prices seem to vary a bit, as you can see with these two complete sets of pitchers and glasses. However, since a lot of these sets were made, they're readily available today, which makes most of them affordable. In my adventures, I have to say I most often see the pitchers, glasses, and bowls, but now that I know other items are out there, you can bet I'll be watching for them. Something important to know about blendo. The colors are adhered to the glass, rather than the glass itself being tinted. This means no dishwashers or harsh abrasives if you intend to maintain their finish. But if you're looking to add some mid-century fun to your next backyard cookout, or you just want some vintage color in your life, blendo may be an affordable, easy-to-find option. Bottoms up! Do you have memories of summer cookouts with blendo glassware and bowls? Share in the comments. If you liked this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures. On this channel, I share the fun, quirky, weird, and beautiful things I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. If you antique regularly, you've likely spotted glasses similar to these. These commonly found glasses were made by the Libbey Glass Company, which was founded as the New England Glass Company in 1818 and remains in business today. That's over 200 years. Impressive. This specific pattern is known as silver leaf, but also came in gold. According to replacements.com, this pattern was manufactured somewhere between 1953 and 1978 and came in a variety of types of glasses. No cocktail party would be complete without them. In fact, I even spotted these in one scene of the movie Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, but I couldn't find a screenshot to use in this video. Today, full sets of drinking glasses, such as these tumblers with a caddy, seem to go for around $40 online. But this by far is not the only pattern of vintage Libbey glasses to be found. Though the gold and silver leaf patterns seem to be the most common, Libbey made other fun, more colorful patterns, as you can see from these ads. Some suggest Libbey glasses were purchased with green stamps back in the day, or you could get them free with detergent box tops. Available types include tumblers, Tom Collins glasses, which is a specific type of drink, stemware, and whiskey glasses. Some sets centered around themes such as these international, Caribbean, and literary themed sets. Prices on these vary depending on rarity, with rare complete sets going for hundreds of dollars to over $1,000. Today, Libbey continues to offer a variety of glassware in dozens of styles for multiple occasions. Did you have a favorite vintage pattern? If so, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing. Also, don't forget to drop a like and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. See you on my next adventure. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures. On this channel, I share the fun, quirky, weird, and beautiful things I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. I think it's safe to say that even people who aren't into antiques still enjoy seeing items from the past that stir up happy memories. For example, when I think of my grandmother's kitchen, one thing I think of first is her Cosco stool. Founded as the Columbus Specialty Company in 1935, they first produced small tin match dispensers. In 1941, the name was shortened to Cosco. Producing military equipment during World War II, after the war they began making their iconic stools. These stools came in a few different styles, but perhaps the most well-known are these that double as both a chair and a stepping stool. Some require steps to be folded out, while others lift the seat up to access the steps. In the 1950s and 60s, Cosco expanded and began producing office equipment, chairs, utility tables, and carts. Cosco is still in business today and sells a variety of step stools, including some vintage-style models. So if you're out hunting for one of these, don't assume it's really vintage. Some suggest checking underneath the seat for a vintage sticker, although there may be other clues as well. What did your family use their Cosco stool for? Haircut station? Timeout chair? Share in the comments. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures. On this channel, I share the fun, quirky, weird, and beautiful things I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. If you've ever spotted colorful glass pieces on your adventures with an iridescent rainbow-type sheen to them and wondered what they are and the history behind them, stay tuned because today we're talking about that very thing, Carnival glass. Back in 1900, Louis Comfort Tiffany developed an iridescent glass that became very popular. Of course, ordinary folks couldn't afford genuine Tiffany glass, so in 1908, the Fenton Glass Company started producing their own iridescent glass, called Iridil, by pouring iridescent metallic salts onto the glass while the glass is hot. Sometimes referred to as aurora glass, dope glass, rainbow glass, taffeta glass, or poor man's Tiffany, this beautiful glassware is most commonly known today as Carnival glass. This name stuck because in order to target the middle class, Fenton focused on giving their glass away as prizes at carnival games as a way to tempt them to purchase more. Other glass companies followed suit, and the glass remained popular until the Depression when it became too expensive to produce. The Fenton Company did resume producing this glass for a time due to its popularity, but stopped when the company closed in 2007. Carnival glass experienced a resurgence in the 1970s, and according to ApartmentTherapy.com, is experiencing another today. More than 50 base colors are available. The best way to determine the base color is by looking for an area of the item, such as the bottom, where mineral salts have not been applied. Many Carnival glass makers did not include a stamp or mark, so it can be challenging to identify who produced it. In my adventures, I've seen prices vary for these pieces, getting quite pricey at some antique stores. Rare pieces can sell in the thousands, but you can also find them at thrift stores, estate sales, rummage sales, etc. for much less. I saw this beautiful bowl at an antique store for $80, but found the same one at a thrift store for only $2, so you know it had to come home with me. Do you own any Carnival glass? What's your favorite color? Share in the comments. Also, let me know what antique or vintage treasures you'd like me to feature in the future. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures. On this channel, I share the fun, quirky, weird, and beautiful things I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Anyone who has ever had leftovers to store in the fridge or take to work is familiar with today's treasures. Tupperware. Tupperware was named after its founder, Earl Tupper, who founded the company in 1942. He developed the first products in 1946, and in 1949 he patented the burping seal Tupperware is so famous for. In the 1950s, Tupperware became very popular after the in-home sales strategy was developed by Brownie Wise, which allowed homemakers to earn an income without taking them away from their responsibilities during the day. At that time, Tupperware required their saleswomen to abide by a strict dress code, including skirts and stockings. Yet the formality of dress did not hinder these gatherings from being known as Tupperware parties, implying there was fun to be had. Vintage Tupperware has become extremely collectible, and most can be easily dated by color. Pastels were the rage in the 1950s, while the 70s and early 80s featured browns, greens, golds, and orange tones. Tupperware also produced products in white, like these salt and pepper shakers that I'm sure are familiar to many of you. I also remember using these popsicle containers to make homemade popsicles on summer vacation. You might recognize this pitcher and glasses set, as they were quite popular and perfect for some cool lemonade on a hot day. By 2007, about 1.9 million salespeople were selling Tupperware around the world. Interestingly, according to Wikipedia, in 2013, Tupperware's top sales were in Indonesia. As of April 2023, Tupperware was being sold in 82 countries, but by June 2023, the company had reportedly been in danger of bankruptcy and in some countries gone to strictly online sales. Do you have a favorite color of Tupperware, or did you ever sell it? Share your memories in the comments. Also, let me know what antique or vintage treasures you'd like me to feature in the future. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures, where I share the treasures I find in thrift stores, rummage sales, and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Today I'm talking about another fun collectible line of glassware, Fire King. Fire King began being produced by the Anchor Hawking Company in the 1940s. Pieces were often included in bags of flour, oats, tea, or coffee, or given away at gas stations as promotional items. These were made to be durable for everyday use and became so popular that in the first 6 years of production, over 25 million pieces were sold. Bowls, plates, baking dishes, and other items were produced, some in solid colors like these. I frequently see this specific dish, but in white milk glass rather than blue. Other dishes had the color fired on over opaque glass, such as the copper tint line. This particular line can be easily confused with the peach luster line, which differs because it's a solid color with an iridescent glaze. Other luster colors include gray, white, and pink. One of the most popular collectible Fire King lines is their jadeite, produced between 1942 and 1956. This was actually originally produced for restaurants, which I didn't realize until researching for this video. I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to imagine such pretty dinnerware being used in a commercial setting, but perhaps that's why it's easy to find nowadays. If you're looking for vintage jadeite, though, be sure to check the stamp on the bottom. Anchor Hocking resumed production of jadeite in 2000, and these newer pieces will have Fire King 2000 on the bottom, unlike vintage pieces. Fire King also made lines similar to jadeite, including roseite, azurite, and turquoise blue. Fire King can be found in a variety of patterns, including my personal favorite, the tulip pattern. It's so happy and vibrant. Other patterns include the lovely primrose, as well as wheat, blue mosaic, and many, many others. Fire King mugs were often used as promotional items for businesses or as souvenirs from tourist destinations. I've seen several of these mugs selling for around $25 each on eBay. One of the most difficult to find Fire King items are full sets of the nesting bowls, which are rare and can be expensive even if you do find them. Case in point, I recently saw a full set listed on eBay for $280. Other expensive pieces include jadeite ball jugs, a few of which I found listed for over $400 on eBay. Original Fire King dishes were produced between the 1940s and 1976. However, in 2010, the Fire King Japan Company was opened in Japan to begin making milk glass again. They currently produce products in milk glass, jadeite, and roseite. Also, an important note. Just like with Pyrex and other vintage glassware, please don't put your Fire King in the dishwasher. It damages the finish and makes collectors everywhere very sad. Do you have a favorite color or pattern of Fire King? Share in the comments. Also, let me know what antique or vintage treasures you'd like me to feature in the future. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure.
If you've ever seen beautiful pieces of glassware like these on your antiquing adventures and wondered what they are, keep watching. By viewer request, today I'm talking about Candlewick glass. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures, where I share the vintage treasures I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Candlewick glass was manufactured by the Imperial Glass Company from 1936 to either 1982 or 1984, depending on which source you're looking at. In my research, I found credit given to two different people for its design, Carl W. Gutsky or Earl Newton, and I wasn't able to verify which is correct. Its most distinctive feature are the small glass beads that line the outer edge of plates or bowls, or the stems of glasses. The name Candlewick is adapted from a popular colonial needlework design. There are over 650 known forms and sets of Candlewick. One popular pattern produced in the 1950s is the Cape Cod line, which, unlike most Candlewick glass, has a pattern across the surface. Some items in this line were given away by Quaker Oats and can be popular with collectors. Most Candlewick glass is clear, but it can be found in other colors, such as dusty blue, smoky brown, yellow, or pale green. There are clues to tell you if you're looking at genuine candlewick. Pieces such as plates, platters, or bowls will have beads that do not touch. Beads on stems of glassware vary in size and may or may not touch each other. Additionally, Candlewick is known for being very high quality, smooth surfaced glass, so their glasses will not have what is known as a safe edge or bump on the interior rim. Seams should be less noticeable than in imitation pieces as well. The value of candlewick glass depends on the usual things, such as condition, age, size, and color. Pieces made before 1940 are more valuable, as are rare colors like ice green and marigold. Some ice green pieces have sold for more than $16,000. Things like plates and glasses are more common and go for around $10 to $15 each, but more rare pieces like banana boats, compote bowls, ashtrays, cigarette boxes, and others can go for much more. Full sets can go for a few $1,000s. On a side note, though candlewick glass began being produced during the Depression, most collectors do not consider it to be Depression glass because of its higher quality. That being said, there's a lot to know about Depression glass, so if you'd like to see me feature it in a video, drop a comment. Do you own any of this popular glassware? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what vintage treasures you'd like me to feature in the future. If you liked this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures, where I share the vintage treasures I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Have you ever noticed one of these beautiful pieces of furniture in your own antiquing adventures? Owning one of these beauties someday is on my bucket list, and I thought you might like to drool and dream with me as we look closer at Hoosier cabinets. Prior to the late 1930s, built-in kitchen cabinets weren't a thing. This made storage and workspace challenging at times, and the Hoosier Manufacturing Company came up with a solution. While other companies did manufacture this style of cabinet, the Hoosier Company, based in Indiana, thus the name, was the first to do so in 1898, and this is why they're known as Hoosier cabinets today. These cabinets were made to be workhorses. The basic elements include shallow upper storage, deeper lower storage, and a counter space that is often enamel for durability and easy cleaning. Sometimes this counter could be slid out or in to take up less space when not in use. Different companies came up with unique features to make their cabinets stand out, so you may often see a built-in flour sifter, which is my personal favorite feature. Other features may include a bread drawer, sugar bin, salt box, spice rack, or glass canisters specially made to fit the cabinet. Some later models even included an ironing board and cards for shopping lists or meal ideas. On a side note, you may see similar cabinets such as these, which are known as possum belly cabinets due to the rounded drawers in the bottom, used to store things like flour or potatoes. These typically predate the Hoosier cabinet, although you may see some Hoosier-style cabinets with one possum belly drawer. Hoosier cabinets were so popular that by 1920, the Hoosier Manufacturing Company had sold 2 million of them to happy homeowners. By the early 1940s, however, their popularity had declined as built-in kitchen cabinets became commonplace, and the company was sold and liquidated in 1942. The value of these cabinets, of course, depends on condition, but also the number of accessories. A cabinet that needs some TLC may sell for a few $100s, while pristine cabinets with all the accessories can sell for $2,000 or more. Do you own a Hoosier cabinet? What's your favorite feature? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what antique or vintage treasures you'd like me to feature in the future. If you like this video, make sure you follow the adventure by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. See you on my next adventure.